Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Canelo Alvarez will duck the hard fights in Charlo and Benavidez for an easy Dimitri Bivol. Look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And you see Boxing Bias Ego is at it again, hating on Canelo Alvarez, coming out stating that Canelo Alvarez will duck, avoid, and will not pick Jamal Charlo and David Benavidez, the PBC option, because these guys are the more dangerous fights. Their fights with Canelo Alvarez would be physically more taxing fights than any fight with Dimitri Bivol. Their styles are more unpredictable than a Dimitri Bivol fight. So, basically saying these are harder fights for Canelo Alvarez than a Dimitri Bivol fight. And only a moron, idiot, and a dummy would believe this. I mean, look at it like this. Dimitri Bivol fights at a higher weight class at 175 pounds. He's an undefeated prime world champion. He has power, he has speed, he has an elite jab, he has elite skills. This guy is the most dangerous fighter that Canelo Alvarez can fight at the moment out of all of the options. Dimitri Bivol would also be favored to kick both Charlo and Benavidez ass. I mean, think about it like this. David Benavidez was dropped by a C-level fighter, and Jamal Charlo has struggled with cherry picks. So the fact that this guy can even come out and say that these guys are harder fights than Dimitri Bivol, that's nothing but cap. But the funny thing about it is, Boxing Bias Ego spread lies like he spread his cheeks. And this is what I mean, because just a moment ago, this guy was saying that Canelo Alvarez was ducking and avoiding Dimitri Bivol. He didn't fight the fights that the people wanted to see, and Dimitri Bivol is one of them. Listen up.
Everybody and their mama is screaming for Canelo to fight a handful of guys. Benavidez, someone Bivol, Charlo, Beterbiev. And Canelo says, nope, I want to fight these Caucasian fighters.
Now, this is how you know Boxing Bias Ego is a dumbass. Because Bivol is still a Caucasian fighter, you moron. At the end of the day, this guy spread lies like he spreads his cheeks. At the end of the day, these guys are nothing but professional Canelo Alvarez haters. I mean, a guy goes undisputed within 11 months. He gets no credit. He gets no respect. He gets no love. He gets nothing but constant hate, constant criticism. But Tank Davis, a 27-year-old type of guy, can go out and fight anybody, any cherry pick, and they applaud it. You see Jamal Charlo can fight cherry pick after cherry pick, and they applaud it. They praise guys for doing nothing and hate on Canelo Alvarez for doing everything. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.